Hey y'all, I'm back in the kitchen, whipping it up, whipping it up. Tonight I'm actually gonna try some vegan spaghetti casserole. I actually already have my noodles on the stove. I'm gonna cut up some veggies and I'm gonna make it with some Beyond Beef. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm letting my noodles cool off while I go ahead and start my meat. I'm gonna start seasoning my meat. And once I get it chopped up a little bit, because I don't want it to start cooking all together. Pumpkin, that banana was good. Okay, so I'm gonna season my meat with the same one too as usual. I got some paprika, and some garlic and herb, some onion powder, some black pepper, some oregano, some turmeric, and I'm gonna just cut up some ginger. I think we have some ginger. Cut up some ginger and put some in there, and I'm adding a little bit of liquid smoke, just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, so boom, I changed my pan out so that I can have a little more room. I'm gonna start adding my veggies to my meat. So I had peppers, red, green, orange, and yellow, corn, squash and zucchini, and a little mushrooms. And I'm just gonna let all of that start to simmer together to formulate the flavor that I'm looking for to add to the baked spaghetti that I'm going to do. Spaghetti casserole. Okay, I almost forgot my onions, so I'm just going to add that in as well. It's what's a meal without onions. And then once all of this cooks together, I'm going to put it with the noodles, put it in the pan, add some cheese, and then put it in the oven. Okay, so my meat and veggie mixture is pretty much done. I went ahead and turned my oven on to 375. I'm going to take my noodles out of the pan and add them to this large glass pan. I would have drained the water, but the way this heavy steel pan is, I just don't got time to be dropping nothing. So I'm just going to use my tongs and take them out. And then I'm going to add the meat mixture and with the noodles. Okay, so I got my noodles in, and now I'm going to add my meat. I got the spoon with the slits in it so that I don't bring any extra oil or juice. This pan is so heavy. Okay, so I got my meat and my noodles in the pan. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. So it'll come together like a casserole instead of a lasagna. And then I'm gonna add cheese. Okay, so I'm adding my cheese. I just thought about my son doesn't really like cheese, so I'm probably gonna do half without cheese because I want him to eat tonight. He won't eat. If he sees something he don't like, he will not eat. My baby's eating a banana. Well, now she's sucking on the plate. Okay. Just gonna add a little bit more. I don't know if you noticed, but you okay? You alright? Alright. Shirt has banana all over it. Vegan cheese doesn't melt like regular cheese, so it may come out looking how it looks now, but once you put your spoon into it, oh yeah. Alright, so in the oven it goes. And I'll leave it in there for about 15 minutes or so and see how it turns out. Okay, so I am checking on my casserole and it looks done. My cheese doesn't look melted, but that's pretty much how vegan cheese usually looks. So you put the spoon into it. And then it melts up. But it looks delicious. Alright, so I'm just gonna prove that the cheese is melted. I'm not sure if you can really see, but the cheese is actually melted onto the noodles and the veggies. So that's basically it. I kept it in for about 15 minutes because everything was really cooked, so I'm really just focusing on the cheese at this point. But this is my vegan spaghetti casserole. So tap in, enjoy. Thank you for cooking in the kitchen with your meat. Cooking in the kitchen with your meat. Hey, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you.